should be able to hear me like this. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining the live stream this morning. Please give me a moment. I'm also trying to go live on Instagram. Hmm. Something happened to me this morning when when I woke up. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm trying to also go live on Instagram at the same time. Oh, I'm trying to remember today. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in live. Thank you, Instagram. The drill. Sometimes I have to keep moving my head because I also have to speak into the mic for YouTube. So I had to just put on glasses this morning because I don't know. I just woke up with a swollen high, and yeah, we still have to show up regardless. So when we had the live session yesterday, okay, first I think I need to say a couple of things. The first one will be that this morning I'm supposed to show you you know, um, the behind the scenes of me sending emails, but I can't because of security reasons for folks that I'm sending emails to. If they ever come back to watch this video and I see that their emails are exposed, I don't know how they'll take that. So instead of showing you how I'm sending emails to them on this live session, I'm going to be showing you the complete finalized emails that I've sent. And by the way, I think I have sent over 50 emails right now. I woke up in the early hours of today to do that. So this was a template that we worked on the last time that we had the session, and this is what went out today. Well, not for all, so there were a bit of tweak here and there, but yes, this kind of is what went out for personal emails for communities. It was shorter and a little bit different. And let me tell you, something happened this morning. When I was sending the emails, specifically the one I was sending to the Philippines. So I had done Singapore first, and I had moved to the Philippines. And then in the first line, I noted it was the Philippine. Then somewhere in between, I did not know how I did not spot that I was still using Philippine. So I was using Philippine and Singapore in one email, and I didn't pick it early. I had sent the first 14 before I noticed it. So what I did was that I A/B test. Somebody might have seen the first email and they're gonna be like, "Oh, please, this person is not talking to me. Or this person doesn't know what they're saying." And somebody else might be like, "Okay, at least in the first line they had mentioned Philippines. Okay, maybe in the second line perhaps there was an error." Anyways, what I did was that I I resent a fresh email, right? And in the fresh email, I had noted that that there was a slip that I had mentioned Philippines, that I had mentioned Singapore instead of the Philippines, and then I also just apologized a little bit, not over apologize, so that it doesn't look like a big deal. And then for another set, I didn't bother saying, "Oh, I slip it in" or anything like that. I just wrote a fresh email, and it looked like I was speaking to someone in the Philippines. So one of the things that I'm hoping to achieve this morning is I'm going to talk you through what has really been going on in my mind since yesterday. Yeah. And then the other thing is that I'm also going to be making some calls live today. I believe that you've seen this part of the script where I show activity. Okay, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen yet. No, sorry. Yes. I have a few contacts to call. In Hong Kong, yes, I don't think I mentioned this yet. So when I was looking at the contacts in Hong Kong, I said I wasn't going to share contacts. Sorry. For the purpose of the owners of the contacts, in case they ever come to our YouTube channel so they don't see all of this. So I was looking at Hong Kong, and then I realized that the languages were in Chinese, and then I just decided to just wrap it up, not just contact folks in Hong Kong again. So there are two things I'm going to be doing this morning. I am going to the specific organizations that have a community that we can partner with. Now they're not in our target market, because I've been thinking to myself since yesterday. Now that I'm done with the first test of getting community leaders in specific regions, what happens next? Because I'm not going to wait for the result of that to come before I do the next thing. When the result come, yeah, I would wrap it into what I'm doing. Yeah, and we just keep it up. Another thing is I mentioned yesterday that now I'm looking at events and they're reaching out to event organizers, like specific travel events specifically for solo female travelers, digital nomads. So if you know any of those people, please reach out. But right now I'm using Meetup and I'm using Eventbrite. And so I'm gonna be making some calls this morning. I'm not gonna be able to like show you my call screen again for what's that word, for security reasons. I mean, for the folks that I'm calling. But I mean, you're going to be hearing my voice. Feel free to ask me questions if you have any. And I just wanted to tell you that September 10, I'm going to be having the first week, um, of with the record holding company that this happening and this attempt is true. His name is Rodrigo Salazar. When it comes on the 10th of September, I'm going to be able to like share a lot more about him. Right, so let's just dive right into it. So I have some numbers. Okay, just to say something here, in as much as I'm calling right now, today's a Saturday. I doubt that some people will pick their call. But I had a season where I can't remember one outreach I was doing then, and I had called somebody on Saturday, and they're like, "Oh, you're very serious." I'm like, "Okay." So that is the ideology behind this trip. I had called someone in the past, and they were like, "Okay, I guess only a serious person would decide to work on a Saturday and probably reach out to me." Hopefully, it works on these folks that I'm calling to. Okay, but the first person I'm calling is Sue. Sue is a Gen Z that has a need, and that need was posted where I could see it, and because I could see it, we could solve it. Okay, Sue is in South Africa. She is okay. Even okay. So let me just say this: we now have a distribution playbook for travel agents, and that is not a part of this challenge. This challenge is specifically to get 100 journeys directly from like our customers. But one of the things that we're going to be offering them, as I have shared in the book that was sent to travel community leaders, I mean, the presentation on the deck that was sent to travel community leaders, is that we are going to be offering them like a free trip planning kind of thing. So, she's traveling to South Africa. She's planning for her friends and her family, and then she needs some sort of direction. So I just want to call her, understand where she's traveling and a couple of things, and then link her with a travel agent in our network so that they can help her with what she needs. And then that way be able to get like our first review for the trip planning, call initiative. So it's part of the things that our Gen Zs and millennials get outside from just like booking a call with us. It's one of the funnels that I shared with us when I first started our acquisition funnel in the community, because that's one of the things that be happening in the community. And I have two responses actually from the okay, sorry, it's more than two. I have how now? I have five responses now from DMs, three on LinkedIn, two on Telegram, and they all want to like talk further. So that's something I'm excited about. I just wrapped it up a little bit this morning. So +27. Oh, sorry, let me just scroll down. Hi, thank you for hopping on. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sue. Good morning. My name is Esther. Yes, my name is Esther. I saw Georgian post your request in World Tourism Network. He had said that you were traveling with your friends and family, and you needed some advice on a particular park in Southern Africa. You wanted to know if it was paid to enter, to access. Yeah. Mm, okay. Yes. Okay. So I picked your number because we are an adventure marketplace, And one of the things that we are doing for travelers right now is that we're doing a free trip planning call for them, just 10 to 15 minutes. We link you with our agents in South Africa. They answer all of your questions, and all you need to do is just them a review of what you think about that session. Absolutely. So you want me to send you a WhatsApp on Monday or call you on Monday? Yes, absolutely. Somebody will. I'll contact you on Monday, and then I'll link you up with our agents in South Africa. So it's a free session, but it just has to be between 10 to 15 minutes. You'd answer all of your questions. You can ask questions around accommodation too. They're trained for things like that. Thank you so much, Sue. Have a great weekend. Yes, bye. Okay, I love that. I think that went well. So is, we give to the free planning session. Our travel agents get the review for that trip planning session, and then we can market it from there. See, the thing is that I'm trying. I know that a lot of people love like free trip planning. A lot of people love all of the things that we have as specs for one of the for this campaign specifically, because of getting 100 people is this Zago Voice campaign. But I'm trying so hard to not have people who are not going to like be directly traveling through us. But as I kept thinking yesterday night, I thought to myself, let's just open this thing up. We have like 11 resellers. They'd be more than happy to answer questions, because they're not just, even if they answer the questions now, when the platform comes live, they get points for actually answering those questions. And then they could get like a text review, a video review. So that's a plus for their business. But yeah, I was being very, very careful because I didn't want things to get very clunky. Then I get too busy, and then I'm not focusing on the 100, of just getting us bookings. But I have to develop a system to ensure that everything works cohesively. Because at the back of the 100 journeys in 100 days too has to be like lots of, okay, maybe not lots, but we have to fill our funnel that then will keep generating for us even after the 100 journeys in 100 days summit. So summits, I said summits are a challenge. Okay, so let me call the next person. The next person I'm calling is a big name in the Malaysian travel market. Travel market. Okay, I think I'm gonna Lynn. This person is Lynn. I'm gonna call Lynn now. What's this person's name? Um, Lynn. Sorry, I need to know what Malaysia is it travel country code. So I don't know their country code. So if someone is in Malaysia, I need to know what to dial to call them. So this first person I'm calling, okay, so it's +60. And her name is Lynn. She had organized an event for solo female travelers this year, and that kind of person most definitely has access to travelers. So let's see what we can do. And I just wanted to say that I'm grateful for all of you for coming on this journey with me. I'm excited, super super excited, and this journey has helped me, right? It has helped me I know it's a week, but I think that's one thing about being this is like my zone of comfort strategy. It's just the more we do this, the more I call these people. I am understanding what our MVP really should turn out as, like even our first initial product, what our offerings should be, and I'm making promises that we currently don't have, but it is I mean we currently don't have it as in product wise, but we can still deliver it, and then it could be in the lineup for when the product comes live. So that I'm definitely excited about. So let's call Lynn. The country code is +60. So I think I should just briefly share my screen with you. I'm not going to be sharing the name of the person or anything, but just so that you can see that I'm using Zoho to make calls. So I'm going to go back to a different screen to share now. Because so Manisha is +60. Manisha. Yeah. I doubt that Lynn would remember that she. Hi, Lynn. This is Esther. I'm calling you from Zago Tours, an adventure marketplace for young travelers to find tours. I realized you had an event for solo female travelers last year. We're currently expanding into the Malaysian market, and I'd like to have a chat with you to see what's possible. Feel free to give me a call back on this number or send me an email to partnerships@zagotours.com. I look forward to discussing with you. Thank you. I feel like for this kind of person, they have access to travelers, right? And they may not. So that's one of the things I've seen about the Asian community. They have people that follow them, they have people that talk to them, but they are not actively engaging these people. They don't have a common place where they bring these people together. So the support that these people give them is, it's quite scattered, it's not coordinated, right? And I think that, I feel like that's one thing Zago Trust is able to a lot of people address really. Because when it comes to partnership is not just about what works for us or what we think can work for both of us. We're able to make that happen. But we are in the, I remember saying something sometime last year. I just put it out on my Facebook and, I said we're in the community economy. If you do not have a community as things progress, and a community is not just, oh, I have a couple of people somewhere, they listen to me. People are not okay. Well, they love you, but the truth of the matter is that people are not as loyal as you think that they are. There are certain things that are bound to evolve with time, and as it evolves, people move, things change. So, how do you build your own tribe to make people in your tribe have like a sense of belonging? How do you become constantly useful to these people? Yes, I think that's one thing I need. I think that the Asian market, you know, community owners in the Asian market really need to like address for longevity. So I'm looking for somebody. Okay, so I have a couple of numbers to call. I gotta say that I had to leave like a voicemail for this person. So let me put it somewhere here. Call, voicemail. This is Moise. I already sent him a mail, but I guess I can call him since we have his number. Oh, he might actually be pretty late in Malaysia. Sorry, I don't know that. Malaysia time now. They probably be evening. Oh, yeah, not bad. 16, 18. That's past 4. Okay. I don't remember the exact name of that community, but it has a community of like 40,000 people on Facebook. So, okay. This number is unreachable. Number unreachable. Unreachable. Someone else I should be calling. Send. So there's a community I've been looking at for a while now. Of course, they do not test because right now we're done with this initial test. We're gonna see how it pans out from the coming week. But before I see how it pans out, I cannot wait to see how it pans out. Like, I can't wait because futuristic, but I can't wait because I have to live in the present. I need to like start thinking of other things while we're getting that result in. Because again, this challenge is time bound, 100 days, 100 journeys in 100 days. So it has to be high effort, high impact. So there's some communities that they have our folks, and even if our folks from them do not book with us immediately, it gives us room to really, really build credibility. Folks that then would pay us, and you never can tell. Word from one person to one person to one person. Yeah. So Marco, please. Marco is a really, really established author in Malaysia. Thank you, Instagrammers. Honestly, sorry, my line is ringing, but I'll tune in on YouTube really because there's just a lot to say. I'm gonna very brief on this call. Hi, Marco. Hi, Marco. Hi, Marco. This is Esther. How are you today? I have been reading your work, and can you hear me? This is Esther. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. So my name is Esther, and I'm okay. I'm glad that you can hear me now. My name is Esther, and I'm calling you from Zago Tours. I was reading your work online, and I've really been impressed. It takes a lot of hard work and years to achieve what you've achieved, and I thought that you're the right person for me to speak to in Malaysia. That's why I'm reaching out to you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I'm calling you because I wanted to ask you if I wanted to first of all I want to ask if you have like a community, maybe a newsletter or a Facebook group and all of that. Because I know that you have your own travel work that has traveled the globe, and I'm wondering if at the back of that you built a community or some people in Malaysia that have built communities that you can introduce us to. So what we do is that we're an adventure marketplace. We sell adventures across 16 countries, and we're just looking to get into the Malaysian market, especially for the youths, so that now instead of just traveling through Asia, they can travel through Africa, South America, and Latin America. Yes, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Y- Yes, we can set up a Zoom call. When is fine for you? When would you be able to meet? Mm, okay. Okay. Monday. What time in Malaysia on Monday? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd send you an email immediately after this call. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. A- Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I understand. Could be something with the network. I am going to send you a mail immediately I drop this call, and then we'll talk on Monday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you too. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Yeah, bye. Okay. I think we kind of worked our magic on that one. Let's see. I mean, Marco is somebody that impresses me. You need to just see his bio. He's a credible way to partner with and to collaborate with to enter into the Malaysian market. And when I said, so just in case anytime soon Marco ever sees this, like I mean it. I mean that. I mean, I think I've been around the blocks for a while, so I know how hard it is to get anything done. And so when I see somebody doing it, I know that it takes a lot of work. Things don't just happen because you want to make it happen. It's a whole lot of work. Yes, I'm not sharing the screen, but I'm sending him a mail right away because that's the promise. Mr. Akinsola, that's my name. Partnerships. Secretaries. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead to send this email while you're all here, and then I'd would round up to this session, and I'll go ahead to record a video. So I'm thinking of recording a video because I just realized that some okay, well, not some, just a few, like on Facebook, no, on LinkedIn. I was chatting with somebody, and then they kept asking, "Oh, I'd like to know more. I'd like to know more." And it felt to me like the pitch deck, the presentation, was not just enough. That I had to like record a video of some sort. I wanted to do like a short loom video that can accompany presentation deck for people I message on social media. Okay, I see Malaysia somewhere here. Oh, oh, this is Philippines. Boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, this is Malaysia. I told you I'd made some errors today. Please. Marco does Marco does global collaboration make sense for now? Hello, Marco. Thank you. I just got off the phone with you. Mm. I'm making sure I understand. Nope. Control C. Control V. I can't wait to set up our fundraising thingy next week. I think I'm getting. Oh, I'm slightly moving towards the overwhelm zone when I talk to people and they're like, "Oh, I went to your website. I can't see anything." And I'm like, "We're working on it." I mean, there's something on our website, but pretty much doesn't move the lever for anyone who maybe wants to get into our system. Because right now we still do everything like manually, and even if I get and I I am getting into this space where I'm like, okay, if we're going to start talking to people, somebody like Sue, if she gets a free trip planning from us, she's not just planning for one person. She is planning for about 7 people, right? She's not an event planner. It's just, she's not like a travel planner or anything. It's just that her family is traveling and she wants to do it. And who knows, this might like kickstarter, you know, travel agents business. I don't know. Because I've had travel agents who have told me that, their mom told them to plan for a friend, and that was how it started with for them and all of that. And I mean, if we get Sue in, Sue could have, she's going to be friends, yeah? So Sue probably has like 5 other friends that can get into the network. They come on our podcast and, Sue shares with her friends. 2 people see, they come in. Sue gets like 10 trips for joining our community because they're virtual trips and all of that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about fundraising, but yeah. So, anyways, all of these sessions are unscripted. So, okay, so that's like the sales activity on this course past 30 minutes. The next thing is I'm supposed to record. The next thing is I'm supposed to record a video. I wonder if I can record a video while doing YouTube at the same time. The voice might just be muddled up or something. I need to record a little video right now. So I'm going to come back to you tomorrow for the next thing. Okay, so this is video call. Let's see if we can record a Zoom video like this. Uh, let's see. I doubt. Yeah, let's see if it works. Okay, what screen do I want to share? Cancel. I want to share the travel community leader screen. Travel community leader PDF. Yeah, that's what I want to share. Okay, you are here. Let's try that and see if it works. Let me share this tab on YouTube too. Works out. I need to stay close to this microphone. How does this work? Do we go to Chrome tab? I think it's Chrome tab. What's on? Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah. Uh, Hi. Thank you so much for asking to learn more about the Travel Community Leaders Program. I'm Akinsola Esther. I'm the head of partnership at Zago Tours, and I'm excited to speak with you. So, the Travel Community Leaders Program is specifically for travel bloggers who have a community, Facebook community leaders, Instagram broadcast community leaders, Telegram community leaders. You know, so long you're sharing good information with your audience, great travel information with your audience, and you're making an impact in the industry, would love to speak with you. So this program is because of that impact, because of that audience that you've built, and because of the coverage that you've built. We understand that in as much as you serve your community should also serve you. And that's why we've created this program to partner with you to ensure that the young folks in your community not only travel the world, but travel the world safely, and they can be assured that they're also connecting with a tribe that cares about them. If this is something that interests you, if you've been looking for ways to make sure that not only do you serve your community, but your community serves you with a group that really understand the impact of leadership. Because as someone who has built a community of over 5,000 travel agents, travel advisors, and tour operators myself, I know the value of having people who listen to you, and I also know the value of wanting to show up for that those particular set of people, and that is why we created the Travel Community Leader Program. I'm just gonna take you through a couple of things, and then I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. Feel free to reach out to us if you have more questions or schedule a call with someone on our team. Thank you. Okay. How was that? Let's see. Honestly, I would, let's see, because I keep moving my head. We're going to try to use it. Let's see. So much for asking to learn more about the Travel Community Leaders Program. I'm Akinsola Esther. I'm the head of partnership at Zago Tours, and I'm excited to speak with you. So, the Travel Community Leaders Program is specifically for travel bloggers who have a community, Facebook community leaders, Instagram broadcast community leaders, Telegram community leaders. I think I just copied. Was I able to copy the link? All right. I mean, I guess that wasn't bad at all because it was unscripted. Yeah. So that will accompany the proposals that I'm going to be sharing. The deck that I'm going to be sharing on Facebook platforms, LinkedIn platform, and Instagram if I ever have to like message somebody on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning into the session today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 7 a.m. BST tomorrow. Thank you so much for walking this journey with me. Feel free to send me your questions, make a post, and tag me to the post. Feel free to start another kind of challenge under this. I'll be more than excited to support you. I'll be more than excited to repost. Thank you so much. And if there's specific templates that I've used that you'd like to have access to, I am more than happy to send them across to you. You just let me know. Thank you. Bye.